we're at the point now where you guys have started the update target and update player. All right, so right now, and excuse my art, I'm not the greatest drawer in the world, okay? I'm gonna put your target as this lovely triangle, okay? And I'm gonna put your danger as this lovely circle, okay? And at lesson 12, what you should have is you should have your target going this way and your danger moving this way across your screen, okay? The biggest problem is your target just keeps going. In fact, I believe that's south, right? Yeah, like it's going all the way to Mexico, okay? And your danger, it's going north, it's all the way to Canada, okay? And it just keeps going. We have nothing to stop it until we get to lesson 15 when we learn about Sam the Bat. And the purpose of Sam the Bat is to actually stop that sprite from moving outside the screen. So we set up a thing called safe left. And essentially what we do is we say that Sam's X value must be greater than 50. And then eventually we do safe right, saying that his X value must be less than 350. So Sam can travel anywhere in between these 2 points, but we say that that it must remain true. His X value must be true as long as his X value is greater than 50 and then less than 350. Okay? Everybody okay with that? Okay. Well, the problem that we have with our game is we put in safe left and safe right into our on-screen function in our game. And our game is already pretty small. The screen is pretty small right now, right? And if we keep safe left and safe right at Sam the Bat, we're essentially shrinking down our game by 100 pixels. 50 pixels on this side and 50 pixels on this side. So somewhere in lesson 16, they tell you to go into the functions and adjust your safe left. We don't want the X to be greater than 50. In fact, we want this thing to go all the way, because if we keep it the way it goes, this guy can go to right here, it stops, and then it comes back and goes again. And this guy goes to right here, stops, and starts over again, all right? What we want to be able to do is use all of our screen and also give us just a little second for it to go all the way off the screen. So instead of saying that X must be greater than 50, we change it to X must be greater than negative 50. That way it goes all the way off the screen, okay? And then we say that X must be less than 450 on this side, okay? That's what gets them to travel all the way and just barely go off, and boom, they start over again. Does that make sense to everybody? And essentially what we're creating is something that's called a compound inequality, okay? That compound inequality says this, that our X value must be greater than negative 50, and that exact same X value must be less than 450, okay? So the X value has to be the same the whole time. So can someone give me a number that's both greater than negative 50 and less than 450? Yeah.
200.
So 200, is 200 greater than negative 50?
Yes.
Yeah, so what our Boolean actually says, true, right? And is 200 less than 450?
Yes.
That's also true, so guess what? That would be a good number. 200 is a safe spot for our target or danger to be in. And that's essentially what we're doing. We're setting up, when we do safe left and safe right, we're putting up an invisible fence and say, you cannot go past that part, because if you go past that part, it's going to be false, and we can't have it false. It has to remain true. Does that make sense to everybody? Some kids get through safe left and safe right, and it's kind of that fake it or make it deal. You kind of, all right, I just got to do it, and you don't really understand what you're doing. You're actually setting the safe lefts to say, you know what, danger? You can't go past this point. Target, you can't go past this point. So we're just shrinking it down so that they don't go all the way to Mexico, don't go all the way to Canada. We're just stopping them right here. Okay? So to just go past our screen. Everybody okay with that? All right, good.